Hi everyone, welcome back to the online English classes of Sri Gokulam Public School Guruvayur. I'm Sabida Joseph, your English teacher. How are you children? I hope you all are safe and healthy at home. Children, do you like adventures? Maybe some of you like adventure stories, adventure movies. And can you identify these images? What is this? Yes, treasure hunt. I know you all love to play treasure hunt. Now, let us move on to our next lesson, that is lesson 5, The Treasure Hunt by Robert Louis Stevenson. He was a Scottish novelist, poet, essayist, and travel writer. His most famous works are Treasure Island, Kidnapped, and Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. These books are filled with a sense of mystery and excitement that is also found in his poems for children. This story is an adapted version from the novel The Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. In this story, we can see a group of pirates. They went to an island to find out the treasure. The main character is Jim Hawking and another character is Long John Silver. Jim Hawking and Captain Silver and his crew, they travel to an island to find out the treasure. And this Jim has a route map to find out the treasure. This Captain Silver joined with Jim and they together started the journey. On the way to that island, Jim overhears that this Captain Silver is talking to another person and he is telling that he is going to keep all the treasure himself and escape. Jim became frightened. He realized that this Captain Silver is going to cheat everyone, even though he joined with them and traveled in the ship. Finally, they reached that Skeleton Island in which the treasure is. Jim Hawkins has a map to find out the treasure. And when they reached there, they started to find out the treasure using this map. Okay. When they looked on that map, they find out there's a big tall pine tree. That is the chief marker to find out the treasure, which means it is the correct spot to find out the treasure. Then they started to find out that tall tree. In front of them, there was a huge hill with pine trees. So they marched towards the tree. Suddenly, they heard one of the crew was crying. There they saw a skeleton of a sailor. That skeleton's hand was directing to a side of that island. So they understood that might be the site for the treasure. So they moved to that direction. Finally, they saw that tall tree. And they were started to dig the ground with their weapons. At that moment also, Jim was frightened about this Captain Silver because he know that this captain is going to cheat them. This captain will escape with all the treasures. Suddenly, a low cry arose. Jim and Captain Silver rushed towards that place. There they saw a huge pit, and the sides of that pit had fallen in and grass covered the bottom. So they realized that someone had dug up it long time ago and the 700,000 pounds of gold was taken by someone else. But this is not the climax of this novel. To know that climax, you need to read the novel. Don't worry, I'll give the climax of the story at the end of this lesson. So children, I hope you got an overall idea about the story. So this is a treasure hunt by this Jim and Captain Silver and his crew. So when they reached this Skeleton Island, they couldn't find out the treasure. Now let us read the textbook. I'll read the textbook. Listen carefully and you need to read the textbook yourself. Lesson 5, The Treasure Hunt by Robert Louis Stevenson. Get started. What treasure do you think this pirate is looking for? Get the pirate by solving this poem puzzle. Children, recite the poem and use the clues to find out the word. Okay, Jim Hawkins is on a ship named the Hispaniola with a group of pirates, Captain Long John Silver and his crew. Jim has a treasure map. They are all going to Treasure Island to look for the treasure. At first, Jim really enjoys himself even though he has to work hard on the ship. But one night, Jim hears the captain tell a young sailor that he plans to find the treasure and keep the gold for himself. On reaching Treasure Island, Silver, his crew, and Jim head towards Skeleton Island where the treasure is buried according to the map. Read on to find out what happens on Skeleton Island. While I waited for the breakfast to be served, Captain Long John Silver came over and sat down beside me. "Now, Jim," he said, "we should hunt for this treasure. You and I must stick together and we'll save each other if needed." Before starting off on the treasure hunt, Silver gathered his men together. "Hey mates, pay attention," he said. "It's lucky you have me as your captain. Once we find the treasure, we'll have to come back to the ship quickly. Once we have both the ship and the treasure and are on the sea again, we'll be safe. We'll take Jim with us and give him his share for all his kindness." The pirates were very cheerful about looking for the treasure, but I was worried. I knew that Silver would not keep his word, and this thought troubled me. We set out on the treasure hunt. We were a strange sight, everyone in dirty clothes and everybody except me carrying weapons. Silver's parrot sat on his shoulder. Some men carried tools for digging, while others carried meat, bread, and water. Thus we marched one after another to the beach. A tall tree was the chief marker. Right before us was a bit of flat ground 200 or 300 feet high. The top was full of tall pine trees. After a long march, we began climbing towards the trees. Suddenly, one of the men cried out and the others ran to him. At the foot of a large tree lay a sailor's skeleton. We saw that the skeleton lay straight, just like a pointer, its arms raised above its head. "Look," said Silver, "the bones point towards that part of Skeleton Island." They quickly climbed up towards the pine trees. Soon they reached the top. As soon as they reached the high ground, Silver and his men sat down to rest. As he sat, Silver looked at his compass and said, "There are 3 tall trees in a straight line from Skeleton Island. It will be easy to find the treasure now." Our way lay downhill. We could see the pines ahead of us. The first 2 tall trees were the wrong ones according to Silver's compass. But the third tree rose nearly 200 feet into the sky. The men knew that the gold lay buried under its shadow. Almost instantly they started moving faster. Silver hobbled up, his hands shaking. He hoped to dig up the treasure, find the Hispaniola, kill his crew and sail away with the riches. Afraid of this, I could hardly keep up with the treasure hunters. Soon, those same friends started running. Suddenly, they stopped. A low cry arose. Silver and I rushed forward. Before us was a very large pit. Someone had dug it up a long time ago. The sides had fallen in and grass covered the bottom. The hidden treasure had been removed. All 700,000 pounds of gold were gone. Do the pirates ever find the treasure? Does Jim get his share of the gold? Read Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson to find out. adapted from Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. Children, there is a listening activity in your textbook, page number 51 and 52. It will be attached in the Google Classroom. Do the activity and find out the answers. Children, I hope you understood today's class. We'll meet in the next day. Until then, take care. Bye.